damned.
I bet my last coin is gonna be Brian Hagfish again.
These pseudo-spiritualists will never know what we've known. Maybe we should leave them. Go back to the old Brigmore place.
Someone's been attacked!
They're just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop me. Here's all I got from the bank. I'll go back tomorrow for the rest. I really don't want to cut up that cat.
If you do, save some of its fat for me. Good work, Amanda.
Ask the land agent to re-inspect the riverside drains.
Someone! Need help! Shit! Somebody's down!
Leave me alone! No!
Me, of course, as always.
feeling well.
If I can just make it through this shift.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Rum Club.
That'll be just the thing.
It's when they don't do anything.
Nice to see you again. The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered. People put up notices over here if you're interested in making some coin. Shame I didn't have anything of interest this time.
What a twisted situation. If it was me, if I was infested with blood fly larvae, I'd probably kill myself.
Calibron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacoby a visit. Not even the dead get any rest in Karnaca.
I don't think we've met.
Forgot to ask her where she had her silver embroidered jacket made.
I'm exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
You made your bed and you'll have to lie in it.
Two coins for that cat lap? Well, no more, thank you.
Karnaca Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
keep him quiet. He won't go snooping around asking questions about Jacoby and the Cienfuegos murder after a... little chat.
We should have snapped off a few fingers to be sure. Can't type with bloody stumps.
Next time, if our reporter friend doesn't wise up fast, you can make his neck a bloody stump. Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Huh? What?
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Karnaka's had a string of gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement. Jacoby's connected to the recent murders, I know it, but I need proof.
The latest news from around the aisles.
If you find proof that Ivan Jacoby murdered Cienfuegos, bring it here. I'll make it worth your time.
Regularly attend local services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the Overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carving, or the odd behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent House
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. Farewell, and do think of us again.
I need new boots. Just don't fit right.
What? Over there! On the stairs! I've got you.
Gazette, the latest news from around the aisles.
you need to point that at my face, stranger?
I guess I saw something.
What would you say to some unusual gossip over dinner?
I know. Go. No, no.
Karnaka Gazette, the latest news from around the Isles.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir.
Citizens of Karnaka, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... No, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the... feeling. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? I should give him my house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. This one's filthy. Regraving. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving.
Is that my
Wait.
breath I'm smelling?
I think I
my
have it.
teeth are due for their monthly
Citizens
cleaning.
of Karnaka. We're here today, citizens of Karnaka. We're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones? No, that's not it either. Perhaps I should start my story about Martin Malaro's threadbare shroud. Tearjerker, that one. I put everyone in a mood. Or maybe that joke about the false teeth. No, scratch that joke. About the dead are too risky. The audience might think it's in poor taste. Or that spooky story. The knocker at the window.
Wait till he puts on those
Sinister.
boots. Sees
Now,
the surprise I left
thinking.
for him. Idiot.
Citizens of Karnaka. No. Dear of Karnaka. Beloved citizens of Karnaka. Think, Ivan, think. The dead. The dead are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens of Karnaka. Oh, that might scare the audience. Citizens of Karnaka, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved one to... no, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the... no, more feeling. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? My house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. It's filthy. Regraving. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. Wait. I think I have. Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream...
Hey, Insider. I'm coming for him.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. Come out, wherever you are. Wait, I'll have a look over there. On the stairs! Look everywhere!
Come on, show yourself! We're all waiting for you.
She's right up. Let it warm a little first.
I sure hope she's not around anymore. We need to find something. On the move. Anything.
has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key. Ugh, these people are sick.
Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place? I am tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't happen.
Huh?
Maybe I should have it looked at. I don't think it's supposed to fester like that. Well, a little pus is all right. Yes.
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby. He seems to have unusual hobbies.
I knew it! Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down. The combination is 875. Help yourself.
Between the flies and the filth, it's getting hard to breathe around here.
They're just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop me.
New boots just don't fit right. I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the...
Run while you still can,
What's
stranger.
going on?
Here you are! No use running!
I'll find you, you know. What?
They're gonna work me till I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
Let me have it! What the? No! You aren't going anywhere! Stop guilty of standing in my way! Let's see what you've got! This head of yours is worth its weight in silver! I've got just the thing for you! I can't see any way to reach her! You're dead! Come back here!
Marvelous. I'm game if you are. I've half a mind to organize another theater outing.
That's a horrid idea.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
See it all. The void breaking and spreading through all cracks. Like seawater sinking an old ship.
It's time. Soon, you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then, it can unmake him.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
The eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
How am I supposed to get to the void?
You've always been good at uncovering secrets. The eyeless have to know a way. Once you have the knife, finding that out will be your next move.
So what's it like? The void, I mean.
It feels as if you've cried for help and no one answered.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.